Congratulations, Sweden. As of November 13th, 2024, Bitcoin has officially hit 1 million Swedish kronor. 1 million. But here's the thing, while the price is grabbing headlines, I think that Sweden might actually be one of the last countries on Earth to adopt Bitcoin on a mass scale. Let me explain why, and the reason is quite interesting. You're gonna learn a lot. And let's see if this applies to your country as well. Bitcoin is gaining some real traction up here in the north. And that's great. More people are starting to pay attention, which is exactly what we need to separate money from state and to safeguard our time, money, and privacy. But, and there's a big but, one T, Sweden has the oldest central bank in the world, the Swedish Riksbank, founded in 1668. And I believe that Sweden is going to be one of the last countries on the planet to abandon its financial legacy system in favor of Bitcoin. Here are the 4 reasons, and let's see if this applies to your country as well. We have 350 years plus of a stable financial system. Sweden is so deeply rooted in this system that honestly, we are going to hold on to this system for quite a bit longer. Probably longer than most. Here's a fun fact, and most people don't know this. But Sweden is a financial powerhouse. It's by no means the richest country in the world, but Sweden is and has been for a long time at the forefront of building the financial infrastructure that the world runs on. Swift, Klarna, iSettle, Trustly, Swish, BankID, and the list goes on. And now the Riksbank, our central bank, is working on their own CBDC, the Swedish e-krona. A government-controlled shitcoin designed for financial surveillance. And this might be the final chapter in the Orwellianification of Sweden. Reason number 3, and this one is fascinating and very, very dangerous, and a lot of people have already heard about this. Here in Sweden, we live in a cashless society. Personally, I haven't seen physical cash in years. Honestly, I don't even know what our money looks like. I'm not really sure how to get hold of any, and most places would probably not even accept cash if you try to pay with it. So it's not the idea of digital money that holds Sweden back from becoming a Bitcoin nation. It's that most Swedish people don't see the point of Bitcoin. They think, why would I need Bitcoin when we already have good money? Well, that's how shitcoiners think. They don't understand the libertarian foundation upon which Bitcoin was founded, the right to privacy for a free society. They don't know the difference between proof of stake and proof of work. They can't explain why a shitcoin made by a centralized company or a government needs a blockchain, because it doesn't. They don't understand that a blockchain is useless without decentralization, and that decentralization without proof of work doesn't work. Fourth and final reason. Like I said, we have 350 years of a stable fiat system. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fiat system, which means it spies on you, it steals your time, and it steals your money. Before a fiat system, it's relatively stable, just incredibly Orwellian. But this stability gives people a sense of trust that will prolong the death of the Swedish legacy financial system. It's going to hold out, like a cornered honey badger, until the very end. But now that Bitcoin has hit 1 million kronor, things are starting to shift. People are getting curious, and this curiosity is going to stir something. The narrative about Bitcoin here in Sweden is still super immature. The media's portrayal of Bitcoin gives me 2016 crypto vibes. But like everyone else, they'll eventually come around. Probably. So the question is, what do you think? Will countries like Sweden that have a relatively stable financial system that are slower to adopt Bitcoin, will they fall behind? Is there going to be a massive shift in the geopolitical scene over the coming decades, where who adopts Bitcoin first and most aggressively might surpass a lot of countries that have been at the forefront of social, financial, and political power over the past century? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you are as excited as I am about Bitcoin hitting 1 million Swedish kronor, grab a copy of my book Abundance Through Scarcity. Links in the description below. This is a must-read if you want to dive into the philosophical side of Bitcoin and what Bitcoin means for the future of human civilization. Until next time, stack sats and stay safe. Peace out.
Get your copy of Yoni's book, Abundance Through Scarcity, in the description below.